Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win. And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
Let's see if we can get going
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 7th season in the NFL, it's Derek Carr. Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free. Sony Michel, his first carry. Not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play. In this case, the blitzers actually took up the blocking. How about the guy in the middle?
There you go, Greedy! That's what I'm talking about, Greedy.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shoot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh.
It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Jacksonville.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
If he pulls him, there's a chance.
They'll set up a throw. Finding a safety valve. stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They
set up a wall
perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
The first time. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. No wind and everything. This is what's annoying. Like, why is it fast one kick and then it's extremely slow the next? Like, it's...
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty.
Oh my goodness! And he's like going off too.
That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
That's so annoying.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
2-yard line.
On first down, Carr. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll get this.
That's what that is, Gallup.
The 20-yard line.
Dang, man. Had to say.
First down.
First and 10.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
There you go, Brian.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Carr throwing on.
There you go, cuz.
Jacksonville touchdown.
Thank you.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
#1 in the league. I'm most proud of that.
Run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Chargers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pettis now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own.
Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense.
2 picks.
And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tennis, right?
Way to slow them down, Josh.
Only their second drive now. Run their offense. offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick six last time out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Got his man there complete to Gill. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play.
That's the best y'all got. We ain't worried about y'all.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ooh, that could have been a pick.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Look at Josh shutting it down.
He's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Y'all really are trash.
Last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Look at Josh.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Absolutely nothing.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this will be out of bounds at the run here. The 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw.
I was throwing it to him, too.
Incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Yo!
Lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Some tripping.
Rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly
what the heck is this?
And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the point no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points.
Perfect time to call the screen.
Finally, down he goes.
Like those are the perfect marriages
for
offense.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Thank you, Timmy.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Michelle going to try again. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Michelle lost it, and the Jags grab it. Look at the juke.
Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Trey.
Goes 20, 10, and he brings this one back.
My goodness.
Return for the Jacksonville score. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook.
Look at Timmy.
I did a guy's game at
Timmy and Josh is just like wrecking shop.
in the first quarter. Finished with over 300 yards on the night. Later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Carr now on 1st down. And nearly picked
Way to come
off.
back and compete.
Intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Dang, let me switch this.
Carr, that's into the hands of Gallup.
Oh my goodness, man, y'all really need to stop.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's going to work his way through.
That was almost another pick, bro.
Contact on it. Really well done. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And it's out of bounds.
I was blocking the back right there at the end of the play.
He says out at the 8-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down up past
Aaron
the 15-yard line.
Fletcher Cox. That was their first 2 picks right there.
Right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Oh,
Play of the drive there is incomplete.
man, look.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown.
Ooh, Hollywood.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
If that's who they got over there, then they might have a favorable matchup on their edge.
They were holding their breath, but nowadays they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's
My goodness, dog.
like that. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I don't know why.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
He was off from that last time. It doesn't make any sense.
Chargers 18. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Good thing I wasn't going there. I was just going to hit the flats.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's
all right, y'all. Well, they come into play now.
I like that right there.
Or at least it seems that way.
The right play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Open man is Higgins.
I'm going to hold on to the ball here.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sideline to his receiver.
Man, I can't stand kicking field goals in this game. Straight trash.
And have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
25 yards.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
6-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
He's
able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I miss you this time.
He's taken down.
Derek Carr sacked.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After the sack on 1st down, Carr. Open man is
Oh, I thought you was.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season.
He's short.
Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And This will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first. Maybe
come on! I should have been able to run away from him. That's a freaking lie.
Another sack to his ledger there.
I should have been able to run away from him.
The tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he'll let one go deep.
Got hit when I threw. Oh! Still almost called it, dog.
Backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
They're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Gonna give this time to the tailback. I think he's gonna go. They're not gonna get him. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Lutz with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Chargers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The football going back to the Rams now. And their passing game has certainly been buoyed by some unbelievable catches.
I love that word because if you're the quarterback, if you're the guy throwing it,
man,
would be the word, wouldn't it? Because right now I think his confidence level is so high. I just throw it out there. They will go get it. And we're seeing some fantastic catches and some great plays as a result.
Techniques. Sit there and wait. Don't even close the gap on them. Man, it's trash, dog.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge the offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Man.
This half it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Look at Trey.
Home. It's a touchdown.
Oh my God.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time
I'm surprised they ain't trying to bench you, dog.
Score. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
These Chargers, straight trash.
And the route is on.
Right into the kicking. Y'all got Jalen?
You just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
Yeah, that's a good field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
36-0 at halftime. We gonna try.
LA readies for its next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I don't like that switch. That's stupid.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he finds his tight end Graham. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Switch. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game,
come on, dog.
Right now, it's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
That ball floated in the air long enough for it to be a pick.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Try to ice
and
this
that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bailey able to knock it through.
Barely got that job.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here.
Y'all just need to get back on the bus and go
after
home.
all. Seems like everyone's ready
Because
to go
now
for
we
the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
We gonna try to embarrass y'all even more than what y'all is. We gonna try to double that score. Face mask.
Down the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
When the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. He's going to walk.
Got hit when I threw. Oh, and he still almost caught that thing.
Physical play on the football there.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight. Forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right.
Let's go, Hollywood. Like, you the only one that I got right now, though.
Around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
That's one touchdown.
Jacksonville.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
And he puts it through. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he loses the football second
Who popped
time.
me? Because I don't know who did it. I know it wasn't me.
We'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense.
I don't know who
there.
popped
Good
that
job
joke.
of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time
So
we just
much traffic
blame
going
the
on.
offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
What kind of crap was that, dog?
It's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that.
He didn't even try to catch the ball, though. Like, that's the part that pisses you off.
Go deep for Higgins. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
46.
These kickers
Y'all
now,
just turned over
it's like we
machines.
take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he takes us up to the
see, like, that's that crap I don't care for. That slight pause in the coverage is to sit still to let him get in front.
1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I knew he was cutting outside, but I just got
That'll
that
leave
late.
him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple. Michael Gallup.
Bruh, triangle don't work sometimes. That's all right.
Made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up
the last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Carr to throw again.
Wow. Mac, you can't come nobody right now, dog. I don't know what's going on with you. I mean, they just picking what they want.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection.
Why would he move out the way? You're supposed to be guarding the middle.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve.
That's right.
Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think.
Man, see, that's that change of direction that don't make no sense. So pissed at that.
Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to get a score back.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage. Who wants it more?
No touchdown.
Who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Thomas. And able to get this out to the 25.
Jukes is a booty.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. Don't like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Hit the wrong button. Ooh.
Nowhere to fit that football.
Definitely hit the wrong button. Did not want to throw
He was
him
trying to go back to Hollywood there. And it's 2nd down.
I hit the
3rd
wrong
quarter
button.
now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Oh, come on, T.
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in the territory.
Oh,
that one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Favorable catches for somebody like you, as big as you is.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
2nd and 5. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
You got Jeff in there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Fumble on the play.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Wow, bruh, this is so annoying. He ran your route for you. Dog, that is so upsetting.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
My goodness, I'm so pissed off at that crap.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Best wide receiver ain't getting separation.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On first down, Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29.
I'm so pissed right now.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
That's this crap that man be getting away.
So now then,
let's line up the linebacker on the wide receiver.
Now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Carr. Now a short one to Gesicki. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play.
He playing good today, bro.
Trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He ain't getting no pass rush with just the D-line.
Hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
I don't know what you're waiting for.
To throw again. Carr. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
Lost a yard.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Jeff Thomas on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And now out come the Jags. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time, as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we have coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. His throw incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize, because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about an on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this.
We just want to go for it just because we're pissed.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end fan.
What you mean? Oh, in the age cap?
Get him down as he's inside the 40. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense.
That means they raised it.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy,
I would think so.
They feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball. And
Jalen running all over.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its 2nd down.
Anytime that you're trying to cultivate spiritual interest, that's considered as a return visit.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. T. Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars continue to roll. The fly route works for the team.
That's why they tell us you can, I mean, like, why do you think you can just leave a note and still count that as a return visit when we was able to go door to door.
And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Again with that crap.
Carr now on first down.
Drop the ball. Way to come back and play it, Trey.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the gun.
That was a pick. That was a pick. That was a pick. That was a pick, bruh.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Carr now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
We'll be all right. I'll cover it back up when it's not
incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr completes it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
That's where sometimes buttons don't work.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Nice throw.
See, man, they doing this crap again.
And past the 35, he'll be
no, they had to buy.
Too shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr.
I don't know what the heck happened with that.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd and short. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going for it all.
Man, CeeZo, you getting on my last nerve, dog. I don't understand. I do not understand how Jalen Johnson is blanketing my receiver, but you can't even. Alright. Yes, man. What do you expect? Crap is going to happen. That's right, we're going to try to put 60 over them jokes.
I knew every note to their school's fight song.
But that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Jeff Thomas on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass.
That was y'all doing what y'all do.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He can't find
who is that?
To go with it, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The pass. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for
my goodness, man.
At the 32-yard line.
Getting on my doggone nerves, bro.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Tavon Young out jumping T. Higgins. It's not the point.
From the gun, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for good positioning, and it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they will try to get